What we nourish flourishes. What we nourish flourishes. I'm Ann Sermons Gillis, and I've developed EZosophy. Therefore, I am an EZosophist. And I'm about eliminating ego-driven suffering and making genuine suffering easier. So what do we nourish? We nourish problems. Do we nourish ease? No, we don't nourish ease. We don't think, how much easier can my life be? Or isn't it easy? Because ease isn't very honorable. We have been trained, or we learn how to make life hard. And we make it hard through our choices, but we make it hard through our attitude. We nourish this problematic way to look at life. We take a problem and we milk it dry. We go over it. But we learned how to do that. We learned how to milk our problems, how to stay focused on them, how to worry about them, how to be upset about them, how to drag them around. We didn't learn how to let them go. And simply letting them go means not thinking about them, thinking about something else. So when we begin to nourish our joys, when we begin to nourish the possibility, then we move from a problematic reality to a reality of ease, or at least an easier life. It's tricky moving out of a problematic reality because we can take each thing that we look at and try to look at it in a different way. But when we believe that life itself is a problem, then regardless of how many different things that we choose out of, we're choosing out of this ground level of suffering. And so regardless of how we keep manipulating events and trying to be grateful for them, we move back to the idea that life is difficult, that you have to suffer about it, and it will never change. And when we enter into this land that life itself is a problem, which is pretty much the cultural narrative, we become very somber, and we don't look forward to our days, and we don't look forward to life. And I say that we get very serious. So I've written what I call the vows of seriousness, and you can find those. They're in my book, which I'm getting here. My book is called EZosophy, and it's the art and wisdom of ease, or at least easier living. And I want to read the vows of seriousness. This is what we've done. This is how we've contain this reality. This is an outlook that we have of seriousness. I am now an adult. Therefore, I must be perfect, know everything, be everything, and never make a mistake. I will not express any strong feelings, and I will be the rock, the very foundation that many can build their lives on. I will have a mate, and if I don't have one, I'll be looking for one while improving myself so that I can have a good relationship with a significant other. I mean, don't you know that? I mean, it's like people are kind of in this resignation, for the most part. No, I'm never getting in a relationship, or I'm just going to be working really hard to get in a relationship and fixing myself up so that I want to do this bad thing again. I will always be responsible for and get my work done before play. I will not let the fact that work never gets done slow me down from working. So this is not only a heartaholic, as a workaholic. I will be busy, never idle. I will try to do my best at all times. You know what I say about doing our best? There's a shadow side to doing our best. Of course we want to do our best, but not all the time, because everything does not require the best. The best turns on us and becomes perfectionism, like everything has to be done in total detail. And our lives are so complicated these days that we learn how to pick the low hanging fruit, to get the things done that really need to be done, so we'll have some time left over to do other things that we enjoy, because life's maintenance takes a tremendous amount of time, and we have to learn how to choose. We can't do everything perfectly. Yes, let's do our best at things, but let's not turn that into an idea, a thought, or a demand, or a command that we do everything to the best we can. I mean, you wouldn't want to be like the best garbage taker outer in the world. You just want to take the garbage out, empty it, and come back. But you don't want to have to spend all this time studying garbage and how, where to put the garbage and how to put the garbage. You just want to take your garbage out and let it be. And I'm talking about literal garbage now. I will be busy, never idle. I will do my best at all times. And I will be as still and quiet as I can about things that really matter to me, and then spout off about things that make no difference whatsoever. That's the way we cover up our heart. We just bitch and complain and moan. I call that bitchcraft. We just bitch and moan and complain about things that don't mean anything. The things that do mean something, mum's the word. We're quiet on those. I will maintain proper seriousness in all my business meetings, especially board meetings. Silliness is only for children. And I will refrain from silliness because I must remain dignified at all times. I will feel ashamed if I fall down, make body noises, or don't know the answer to a question. I will be positive, bright, and cheerful at all times, particularly when I feel awful. That's being inauthentic, incongruent. I will feel guilty if I do not exercise regularly. If I smoke, I will either feel guilty and hide it, or be a smoking warrior, demanding that others not step on my rights as a smoker. If I'm on a road trip, I will refrain from going to the bathroom until I'm miserable, because it makes me a better person. I mean, I've heard people brag, I can go 6 hours without going to the bathroom. Like that makes you a good person? Like we should pat you on the back because you can go for 6 hours without going to the bathroom? Give me a break. If you can go for 6 hours and not go to the bathroom, you're not drinking enough liquids. I will wear clothes that make me uptight so that I can fit in. I will wear shoes that contort my feet so that I can appear powerful or sexy. I will be good at the expense of myself so that everyone will like me. I will hang on to people that don't treat me well so that I don't have to be alone. I will not take a stand on what I believe in order to avoid serious conversations. I will try to please everyone and get everyone to like me. I'll do the things that I hate to do just to hold on to you or to avoid disapproval. I will try to convert everyone to my point of view about everything, including vitamins, self-help, metaphysics, computer type, Mac or PC. I mean, I can remember when Macs and PCs first came out that we spent so much time in discussing what do you have? Now it's like, do you have an Android? Oh no, I have an iPhone. So, oh no, I would never have. I will insist that I have the freedom to believe my way and you have the freedom to believe your way, as long as your way includes letting me believe my way. If you won't allow me the freedom to believe my way, I will call you an enemy and you will then forfeit your freedom to believe your way. Period. This means that you will not have the freedom to believe that I am wrong. I will put off eating when I'm starving until I feel faint and grumpy. I will stuff when I'm already full until I feel miserable. I will read self-help books to analyze what others are doing to me. I will rebel against the things that are good for me so that I can do it my way. Somebody says, don't jump into that frying pan. It's got fire in it. And you say, don't tell me what to do. I know what to do. Yea, though I walk through this world of enoughness, I will find the lack and the problems of life so that in fixing them and figuring them out, my life can have meaning and purpose. Amen. So EZosophy is a philosophy that is about ending ego-driven struggle and suffering and the belief that life itself is hard. Now, everything in life might not be easy, but everything in life is not hard. So life is hard, but it's not hard all the time. And when it is hard, we can make it easier. So let's pay attention to our beliefs and not only change the choices that we make from nourishing our problems to nourishing the idea that there is a non-efforting flow in life that we can join. And that draft or that flow can move us into an easier life. And it can give us an emotional reality that doesn't jerk us around all the time. So this is easy, Anne. And I hope that you are having a wonderful day today and that you are considering using the principles of EZosophy, that you know that you can choose out of so much of the suffering because it's ego driven. In other words, it's just made up stuff. So take care and remember, I love you.